We want to talk a little bit about the Irish athletics. An amazing weekend at the Under-20 World Championships. A bunch of stuff, including silver in high jump, the relay team also winning a silver. Haven't had one of their star sprinters not be able to take part on the morning. We still came home second. Sensational run, really. And here's the relay team talking to Irish athletics afterwards.
We're here with Molly Scott, Gina Moses, Ciara Neville and Patience Jumagula, world silver medalist, a historic achievement for Ireland. Molly, let's start with you because you flew around that first bend. What was going through your head?
Yeah, I was really nervous in the car room, but when I got down onto the track I tried to calm down. It's such a lovely day, so I was like, okay, I think we can definitely get a medal, and I just tried to focus on my back and get the baton to Gina, and it all worked out really well.
It was all smooth. Gina, as always, rocketing up that back straight. What was going through your mind?
Run, Gina, run. You have to catch the girl on the German girl, get as close to her as possible to give Ciara a better chance to get some Patience. But yeah, I was just thinking run fast, Gina, that's all you can do. But yeah, it was good anyway.
And excellent. Ciara, you're a late drafting after missing the heat yesterday. Any sort of nerves about the things just drafting into this squad?
Yeah, definitely. I was way more nervous at the stand watching yesterday during the month. I felt like I was out there myself, but I was so happy that I could fit in today and attack the bend and stay close to her. It was like the best chance possible.
And Patience, what was in your mind once you got that bet?
I was really fun. Catch that German guard. I was trying so hard to catch the German guard, which is so away, but I'm happy that we came second. It was a huge achievement. And in the national.
And there is obviously a fifth member of the team who unfortunately wasn't able to line up for him, so just a word for Rashida.
Yeah, Rashida, well, she ran an amazing leg yesterday to get us into the final, even though she had actual pain while she was running, and she kept going. And also to Lauren Roy, who's been helping us all week, and also who was part of the squad. Thank you. You made it happen as well.
And coming in here today, obviously you were favourites to win a medal, but did you really believe that this was possible? That you could world?
Yeah, exactly. I just knew we had to do it.
So yeah, we took on the challenge and we got a medal.
Yeah, and over the years, we've had so much disappointment, EYF, it went wrong. European Juniors, it went wrong. World Juniors, and now we finally got a medal. And with the last years of juniors, so to finally do it, it was amazing.
Yeah, excellent. How are you going to celebrate? Congratulations.
Yeah, so they're going to have a good time. Suddenly Irish sprinting is amazing.
Yeah, it's absolutely outrageous. It's like one thing to have one top-class sprinter when the world became accustomed to the name Gina Moses last year, but then to have a relay team and one of its stars, Rashida Adeleke, not even being fit to run. So you've got 5 top-class sprinters all at once. This is completely not out of the blue. There's clearly years and years of hard work gone into this, but it seems out of the blue to people who kind of consume this stuff when it comes to the national championships outside of the smaller race meetings. And there's top-class sprinters now who are not going to be able to get into Irish relay teams, which is an unbelievable thing, which we've never been able to say before. Tokyo is going to be interesting. Paris in 2026 is going to be an incredible Olympic Games, you'd imagine, for Ireland and Irish sprinters. It's sensational. It's just... you can see the pure happiness there. We're going to get so much joy out of watching these young women perform over the next couple of years. They're absolute top-class talents, and putting it up against the best in the world is absolutely phenomenal. They caught a break there the last day when Jamaica and the USA dropped their baton in the semi-finals, I think. But they're the opportunities you got to grab and take. And the fact is that Molly Scott was parachuted into that team when Adeleke got injured, and I'm not sure how much she would have actually trained with the other 3 runners, and how fluid they actually would have been in terms of their baton handing over. And you can see on screen right now that's a national under-20 record. They came quite close to beating the national record.
Why is it Great Britain and Northern Ireland?
Good point.
What's that all about?
I'm not quite sure.
What's that? When did they?
You've stumped me with that one.
Steal our northern runners? Maybe
Maybe it's only at underage level. Maybe when it comes back to senior, it's Ireland and it's back to Great Britain. It's a strange one, or maybe there's a decision to be made on each individual athlete basis. And here's Athletics Ireland's tweet: silver, second in the world for the 4x100 relay team. And then Summer Leckie also doing a lap of honour to celebrate winning a world silver medal. That was in the high jump.
Yeah,
which again another. It's straight. I'm just excited to actually be well invested in medal prospects for the next few years in these sports.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like, I think that the hunt for medals is something that kind of corrupts
Yeah, sure,
all
it's,
sports,
it's a toxic enough
yeah,
way
so
to
you
do
really
it.
hope that they just go on and have fulfilling, enjoyable careers at this point, and that we can get behind them, and that they use athletics as a springboard to finding jobs and careers that they want to do for the rest of their lives.
I am getting well ahead of myself. I will allow that. But that's what sport's all about, Ger.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. We should be basking in the reflected glory of the under-20s and the sensational achievements of them. So congratulations to everybody involved in that, because it's obviously a long, hard road from not having any sprinters and to continue sprinting, to continue the discipline of sprinting in Ireland when, why would you do it? There was no hope for such a long period of time. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of crop sprinters come together, and you're like, okay, well, that was worthwhile. All those hours for the coaches right around the country who've put the hard yards in and actually got up on the Saturday and Sunday mornings and taken those kids right around to wherever it was they had to go and train them how to get out of the blocks, and probably doing it when they didn't all have the right equipment all the time.
Yeah, and all serious other commitments going on in their life as well. Like we had Ciara Neville in studio there a few months ago, and so she had her leaving cert in June. And, what did you do in your leaving cert summer, Ger? Well, Ciara Neville went and came second in the world.
Yeah. I hung out and did nothing. Literally nothing.
I went to the Oxygen Festival and did nothing as well.
I went to REM. That was the only thing that I actually remember.